Hello, welcome back to Friendsim. I gotta notice now that the drawing are kinda improving. Did they change artist? I wonder. Welcome to Route 2. We're today gonna try to talk with Bronya, or your Sama, let's call it that. Your Sama. And so let's see what weird adventure we're gonna end. You've been traveling through a cave network for a while now. Why we are in a cave network now? That's a big question. The ridgy stone is welcome respite from the eerily organic infrastructure you've been encountering, but is also proving an unwelcome respite from friend making. But it was too much to hope for that this cavern will be home to another potential new buddy. Maybe leaving the big city behind was a horrible mistake. Just maybe these dark-hole tunnels completely avoiding on hang on there a bunch of buildings in the distance. Jesus Christ. Random troll appearing in front of my... Oh, hello. Oh, hello there. I thought you were one of my girls, but you don't look like a jade blood. Or anything else, actually. How strange. Oh, she is a jade blood. Okay. You convey your usual smile regarding your circumstances. You are lost and lonely, and your ribs are still broken, you think. Honestly, the ribs are fine. You could just use another friend or two. Oh, what was her name? I forgot. Kanaya. Is Kanaya like a J-Blood? I see my first responsibility is to my Jades and the mother grub, so I cannot make any promises of friendship just yet, but you do look like you need someone to take care of you. I look like someone I need some help with, I guess. Oh shit, I think I missed some of the things. Let me reread this. To a message to myself, remember to edit this out. You're conveying your usual spy regarding your circumstances. You are lost and lonely. Your ribs are still broken, you think. Honestly, the ribs are fine. You could just use another friend or two. I see. My first responsibility is to my Jades and the Mother Grub, but I cannot make any promises of friendship just yet. But you do look like you need someone to take care of you. Yes, I require some sort of assistance. Any help will be more than welcome. Here in the Brooding Covens, we follow a few simple rules. Don't invite drama up, down, below. Top, down, below. Yes, protect the Mother Grub. We have no hierarchy, but do what I say. Let's do everything we can to keep our current record of dozens of sweeps without any ideas being killed. You're not sure what half of those words means, but you nod your head. Good, I'll take you to our hive. Follow me. Let's follow her. You follow her into her hive, which looks like a school or some kind of dormitory, with multiple rooms and multiple floors. Usually more of my Jades are around. I suppose that everyone is watching out for the Imperial drones arrive with the filial pails. Yeah? Totally understand what's all about. Girls, we have a visitor to our caverns. Do not be alarmed by their bizarre appearance. They seem to be harmless and quite weak. Okay. Is that a rule? Do not give them more injuries than they already have. Okay. I will love not to be to not victimize more, like to not harm what is already being harmed. Our visitor deserves a warm, jaded blood welcome. She claps her hands, no one else is around, but you stand to attention and give her a thumbs up. Show that you read her loud and clear. So we are alone. I thought there was a group of people. I was like, who's she talking with? You notice that she called you a visitor and not a friend, but that's okay. You can do whatever it takes until you're upgraded from visitor to friend, or at least share the case, okay? Okay, is she alone or something? You follow her upstairs and she stops at a big room on the second floor. When you step into it, you have a clap to your hand over your mouth to keep from gagging and to the revolting sight. Gagging? What I'm looking at. Sheesh. as that is how they are born. There are big baby-sized lava-looking things all over the floor, screaming around and crying, and each roaming out of kiddie pools of green slime. What the hell? They're babies. This is our nursery. Most of them wigglers are sick or injured, so we look after them in here until they're well enough to back out the campus and spin their cocoons. She looks shifty all of a sudden, giving you some side-eye like she's sizing you up. You try to look very non-threatening and also 100% trustworthy. We keep this nursery on the down low. It's not against any laws, but it's something of a break with tradition to save any of the grubs instead of just letting them die. So first thing first, yeah, they usually like let the weak one die. To tell you the truth, I'm not sure why we do it. I guess it just feels right to me to take care of them, the same way I take care of my jades. Okay, lovely. A nursery, huh? You look around again with this new information. You guess you can sort of see how the wiggers look like babies. You cannot believe that one of these things could grow up into anything that looks like a Bronya, but this is an alien planet, so who knows? She takes you over to a shelf that seems to hold medical supplies, and you are not sure what can be done for your broken ribs, but maybe she has some kind of alien technology that can help. But when she starts going through the cabinet, you don't see anything that looks high-tech, like the thing that fixes your arm. I guess that most of what we have is stuff for the wigglers, and not familiar enough with your bizarre anatomy to know if it will help. Agree with that? I absolutely don't know if it actually is going to work. Do you have a morphine or something, at least? But if you are not completely sure how to do something, it's best to try anyway. I completely disagree with that statement, since I'm quite confident you're gonna do more damage to me, I guess. Even if you fail, everyone else can still learn from your mistake. Maybe you won't fail, you never know. You're not sure about applying things to these atos, to your broken ribs, but she looks so determined it might be rude to say no. Go for it, my ribs are already broken, so we're still. Thanks, but no thanks. I heal on my own just fine. Oh no, that is a tough decision. I guess it goes with the foot and ribs. We're going to die, guys. I'm quite confident about it. This is like a that choice. That is the death part. I don't know how long it's going to kill us, but let's see how we're gonna die. I'm curious. Okay, some here lift up your shirt so I can get your injured belly sack enclosures. Yes, like that. Turned apart as all bloody horrifying towards me. Okay, she has some sort of that looks like some kind of ointment. The shade of a bright green similar to the slime beds you see around this nursery. They also seem to be glowing. Seems like there is nothing wrong about applying to your skin. But despite your optimism, the second Bronya rubs some of your broken skin, you feel a searing hot pain like you just got dosed with poison. You flick back instinctively, your momentum carries you too far as you step back to your trip on something behind your feet. You're caught with your arms, but it's no use, you are going down, you are yelling timber. You feel something soft and squishy break your fall, and you hear a terrible squelching noise, it's some kind of animal squall. You are falling right on to one of the wrigglers. You roll off of it, but there's no use. It's squished flat, and you are covered in olive fluid that you think might be its blood. You love to see Bronya's horrified face and know that there is no hope for your friendship with those vengeful eyes. You might want to run before I throw out of you this wind and break the rest of your bones. Game over. Oh shit. Alternia Deadly's ass. No! We use our ass to kill one of the babies. Oh god, this is horrifying. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna keep going. If it's taking too long, I'm gonna cut it midway. Midway, yeah, midway. Okay, so if I abruptly interrupt the episode, it's because of it. I cannot be bothered to film myself again, so I could just say I'll give an outro. Oh well, if you are sure. I'm sure. I'm pretty sure. Worry about you though. You seem like you need help and I wish I could help you more. If I cannot take care of someone, I'm not sure how can we ever truly be friends. You try to cheer her up, point out that friendship is a two-way street. After all, she doesn't have to concern herself with your mutilated frame. How can you help her instead? Well, sure, there are things around here that I could use some assistance with. However, I don't take this the wrong way, but we're only just met. I don't know if I can trust you to be as responsible as I am. Okay. A little bit questionable on that. It's not easy to see. It's not easy to be the one in charge. You have to be 1. Conscientious, 2. Considerate, and 3. Competent at all times. You try to think of times in your life when you've been conscientious, considerate, or even competent. You're drawing a bit of blank. But hey, new planet, new you. You assure her that you have what it takes. I guess if you want to prove that you can be responsible, can let you help me out today. It's good time for a visit to the mother grub. Be careful to step around all the little guys on the floor as you head out on the nursery. She takes you back outside, and these caverns are even bigger than you first realize. They're also dark and cold and gloomy, and you cannot see anywhere that might lead up to the planet's surface. Does she really just live down here all the time? To make some conversation during this cold hike in a damp cave, you mentioned that living underground like this seemed kind of depressing. You realize too late that this wasn't very tactful, but she doesn't get angry at your conversational gambit of insulting her home. Oh no, it's very peaceful down here. Well, in comparison to anywhere else, I agree with her statement, since everything seemed to be killed or to fucking blow the fucking up, and also because the sun wants to kill you, and also because things in hierarchy and society wants you dead. I quite enjoy it. The brooding caverns are a place for life and birth, not of death. This is pretty uncommon on Alternia. We see the vivid color of this universe, this bloody place and this bloody planet, and it's fucking horrifying. We are still not sure what she means by brooding caverns, but you guess it has something to do with the wriggles in her nursery. Before you can ask, you reach to the top of the ridge and get a new, wider view of the rest of this cavern. It's enormous, probably the size of a small city. All over the cave floor, you see more wrigglers crawling everywhere, cocoons line the cave walls, and the largest stalactites with some young trolls crawling out of them. Walking, flying, and crawling among the wrigglers, and young trolls are a variety of white monsters of all kinds and shapes and size. In the center of the cavern there is you don't even know how to describe it. It looks like a huge, many-legged winged bug of some kind, with a goatish-shaped skull and hood coming out of her head. Okay, her bulbous sphincter ripples as she lays a continuous stream of hundreds of eggs, from which you assume the grey wrigglers will hatch. And marching through all this, you see several hulking bipedal creatures, each carrying 2 buckets either to or away from the mother grub. They look armed and they move like regimented troops, soldiers of some kind, distinctly terrified of them. This is where the magic happens, and by that I mean continuation of our species. J-Bloods like myself are entrusted with looking after this process, which is of course a very special job. You're like an ant colony or something? The Imperial drones carry their pill of genetic material to the mother grub for her slurry. Okay, sounds like the episode of Futurama. She lay eggs that hatch new crab broods. After the wrigglers emerge from the cocoons, the new trolls will go through the trials, and the ones that make it will be selected by Alassus to help care for them. Yeah, exactly. So that's interesting. So Lassus is some sort of a parent, a weird-ass parent, but okay. Together the young trolls and their loosely go up to the surface together, where the trolls will grow up, or get killed, or whatever. Okay, we're getting some more information about the context of this universe. I fucking love it. Oh my god, Past Second was such a mess, comparatively. It's like, oh, you can play the game without playing the other game. It's like, yeah, but I like to have some stuff explained and not, you know, everything assume that I have pre-knowledge on it. As Brony explaining trolls reproduction to you, one of the Imperial drones veers sharply to the left, and in the process tramples over a few wrigglers and young trolls. The journey continues on, but several of the Lucy cry out, crowding around their dead or injured charges. Holy shit. One of them, a gigantic beast that resembles of a bison, blows and rears up with his hind legs, hitting one of the other Lassie with his front hoof. Oh jeez, not again. This kind of damage control is a lot of what we have to deal with. Whenever a Lassus goes rogue out of a grief or confusion, there is the potential for it to lash out on the other Lassie, the Wrigglers or the Mother Grab herself. We Jade Blows cannot let that happen! She looks so concerned and marked contrast to how confident she seemed before now. You offered to help her out earlier, and it seems like now is your chance. Someone has to stop the rogue Lassus, and that someone could be you. Find the monster, save the day, you got this. Be a weenie! Oh, that's rough. I think we should opt out. I think we're gonna die. By fighting, we're gonna die. Oh, you know, because we usually die fighting, but let's die fighting. The bison Lotso seems to be causing quite a ruckus. Other Lucy have now gotten reeled up too. Some of them try to gather Wigglers to keep them out of harm's way, and others just getting hyped to trash. They seem like it could turn into a monster stampede, and they're close to the Mother Grab's big soft vulnerable abdomen. Not great. I'm quite curious, why there's an Imperial drone driving around like that, like crazy? Anyway, fighting a monster single-handed seems like a daunting first step in a friendship, but you did tell her that you could be irresponsible. You square your shoulder and tell Bronya that she has nothing to worry about. You are going to stop the losses, calm down, all the other Lassie, protect the Mother Grab, all without breaking a sweat and hopefully without breaking any more bones either, which we're probably gonna fail miserably because, let's be honest, we are weak as hell. Wow, I was going to suggest that I go after it while you stay here. We're gonna die. It's like, that is a red flag. That we're going to die. You seem kind of weak and fragile, even apart from your injuries, I mean. I don't want you to get hurt or worse, and I'm not sure I trust anyone other than myself to take the lead on this. That wasn't quite the reaction you were hoping for. Normally you will be all about sitting back and letting her protect you, because, well, protective and responsible is a good look on her. Agree with that, because we are flimsy. But desperate times call for desperate measure, but you don't know how else you're going to prove yourself worthy to bear a half land. You do your best to protect an air of confidence, or at least competence. You show her that this is not sweat for you. To take down raging bison back on your homes Flanders all the time. You know for it, actually. Well, if you say that isn't your first angulate roping gallop exhibition, I'll believe you. We're dead. We're so dead. I'll hang back to let you give it a shot. But if it gets too overwhelming, then I'm right here. I'm going to die. Caring for the Mother Grab is my responsibility as a Jade Lord. I never abandon a friend until we don't mess on their own. If we end up being friends, that is. Oh, hell yes. Now you have reason to hope. You approach the rampaging bison with caution. Do all bison have holes like that? Maybe they do. You're no bison expert, but you are pretty sure they don't all have teeth that nasty. Okay. Bison and nerds mostly eat grass, don't they? This guy doesn't look like a herbivore. At first you try to calm the Lassos down by talking into it, but your soothing words have no effect. In fact, you might have just made it even angrier by suggesting that it pause and take some deep breaths in reaction to its tremble charge. You're not even sure if it can understand human speech, come to think of it. You're circling around it, wishing that you had some kind of lasso or something. Maybe you can herd away from the Mother Grab. You look around to see if any other Lassie look vaguely like Earth-shepherd dogs, but no dice. You hesitated too long. Lasso turns away, its furious eye falling to the Mother Grab. He stamps on the hooves, snorts air out of his nostril extreme in a way that sounds a lot more hellish than you imagine normal bison are capable of. He's obviously about to charge, and you can only think one thing to do. Get on his way. In desperation, you leap forward and tackle it football style, doing everything you can with your flimsy human body to drag it on its side. It half works. You blow the lasso says stop it. in its tracks, but it topples over on a nest of wrigglers, taking you down with it. Wriggler and young crows go bouncing everywhere, squealing in distress, until last sight they stand upon in a rage. Everything falling fucking chaos for a while. You're trapped beneath a bison losses, which are very worrying for all your body parts, and you think you might feel something potent rupturing inside you. But hey, on the bright side, the crushing mice is protecting you from all the other pissed off Lassie trying to attack you. Just as your old breathing situation is starting to get dicey, you hear a commotion, and what sounds possibly like trouncing some sort of smaller lassie that were trying to get to you. The crowd of beasts around you scattered, and then you hear her. Oof, I'm having a hard time getting this thing off you. He's still very angry. He keeps trying to kick me. Where's a bronze blood when you need one? You don't know what that means, but you are very grateful that she's here to help you. You try to communicate this, but this comes out of grabble. All the blood in your mouth. Oh my god. Maybe don't try to speak or move or help. Okay. You experience a seeking feeling that could have been related to your diminishing odds of impressing Bronya and becoming her friend, or it could be a compression of all your internal organs. Either way, it's tough to feel optimistic right now, but before you can give in a complete despair, you hear her other voices. Your view is blocked by a mass of bison flesh on top of you. But could it be? Are these other people here to save you? Finally, I was wondering where you had got off to. Let's all work together, girls. You two grab his horns to keep the head still and keep the head biting from biting anyone. The rest of you came around on the backside and can push it without getting kicked. Here's some grunting and muttering, and the bison starts making noises that sounds more confused and less furious. The pressure of pain of your chest briefly spikes in intensity as the ties thing will shift, and they must succeed in dragging it off to you because suddenly you can breathe again. Sheesh, but the crisis is not over yet. While you're still testing the use of your lungs and blinking up at the cavern ceiling, you hear a a new cacophonic of enraged monster noises. Oh no, the other lasses are still agitated. Get down there, try to calm them down, protect the mother grub. You try to lift yourself to see what's going on, but putting any weight on your arms makes you feel like maybe all your bones got turned into confetti. Painful, painful confetti. You feel strong hands propping you up gently, and now your head is in Bronia's lap. Victory! No victory? Okay, you try to focus more on how this is a nice place for your head to be, and less on the pain. This is not good. I don't know if my Jays can reach the stampede in time, and the mother grab could get injured, not to mention all these wriggles in danger. Oh no. You didn't think this situation could get any worse, but now you see several of the Imperial drones that had been about to leave the cavern are turning back, drawn by all the noise and chaos. But maybe this could be a good thing? Maybe they can instill some order? Fuck, you're going to kill him! Genocide! The solution of the solution! Lovely! She scrambled to her feet in the process of letting your head whack down on the cave floor. Your vision swims, but you can still make out the drones firing discriminatingly at the loose eye, and the grabs and wiggles at the J bloods. Holy fucking shit! This is what I say. Don't be a hero in this game. Don't be a hero. You fucking. One laser beam skims the side of Mother Grab's massive midsection, and her scream is so loud that the ceiling shakes and few stalactites shake loose, falling on drones and lassie and riggers alike. Holy fucking shit. It's a total catastrophe. A whole rainbow's worth of troll, riggers and lassie's blood is splattering all over the fucking cavern walls. Bronya seemed paralyzed by the chaos, looking from her jades to the mother's grab to the imperial Regulus, like she's not so sure who to help first. Cannot believe this. This was the decided we ever had down here. So because I thought I could sit back and let someone else be responsible for once. If I were a less secure person, I could let this moment plant a seed of self-doubt in my mind about my ability to take care of the others and do my job well. I could chalk it up into being really fucking stupid. Oh my god, dude. You shriek under the weight of her glare. She's green in the face from for how angry she is. You swallow and manages to spit out enough blood to ask a question you already know is hopeless. Does this mean you cannot be friends? Are you serious right now? I do not make friends with anyone who recklessly endanger throats of riggers under my care. You kill them all. Game over. Holy shit. Imagine like just being there. It's like, I was trying to help, but it's like fucking everyone dies. Anyway, I knew when this was going to go south, since it often does. When you try to be helpful, it's like, I shouldn't be weensy. I just figured it because I thought this is what I will probably choose or do. It's a real shame, actually. Ladies and gentlemen, as usual, I'm gonna end the episode right now, right here. It's been a pleasure. It's been quite interesting. It went south very quick, very south. Oh, that was very, very funny. Anyway, see you again very soon, and good lovely bye.